me no the trade and Ponyankopon as I say okoso e de echeyen na nso koso gibre ehwebi. Happy birthday enkoma mama ya kunama despite group of companies mama ya kunama ene wudi wawoda happy birthday. Your specific platform also UTV nti anopai baby obutu bia no happy birthday sonko ana mede ema mpanyfo atenase lawyer Chumberry Martinez Sansuna yenua power give so atenase also mame na se wajibre na oni ye tena kopem se nonkuno bebo apa ho minute aduonu enum kai hunu se nonkuno ye the game park for hwehwe ya omma emula no ebebro nti makachro anopeya nonkuno se wonya omula na ena wie prem to bre obenya omula ade nsan ye monya mesomo nti sa fa no pa na wie a anwumre omula no so ebesu ebra no nsia aboyede bro da chuma kwaba 31 after 8 akwaba
yes sir
bibia na namna kwa kama
nyame gusohwe
party business is key bibia okay
oh yes things are in order.
I like and I love your confidence. All the time when I ask about party business, things are in order.
Things are in order. I mean, we are sojourning on, as it were.
We focus, no, get distracted.
It can be. 10 minutes to full time, you can be distracted.
If you look at the pictures all over in Ashanti region, no distraction.
Pictures.
Videos. Pictures. Asante Mantem.
Said then AC.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, a call.
Makatro said, oh, yeah, more 65%. Makatro.
In Ashanti region.
These elections. The maximum is 65%, or between 60 or between 60 to 65% the votes. He will be the worst performed presidential candidate in the history of the MPP.
In Ashanti region.
In Ashanti region.
It is
why now when the baby or no so don't be moved by distance. Me say they will be overwhelmed by the defeat that they will get. So when I know you see United
worse now no shit. They will be overwhelmed.
Of course, by the defeat. And you think you can do your that most gerrymandered name and
Ashanti region.
I am telling you now. I started my politics from Ashanti region. Me NDC politics starting from Ashanti region. Baby, I mean, more politics is what do I say? It may say. The modern money between 60 to 65%.
That's the MPP and the Baumia.
Oh, no, make an answer me. Oh, now to officer Kufonia 71% of the way knew about maybe when I 70%. Oh, yeah. Go and check it. Kufo highest or the DVD president 2000 elections 74 point something percent. I go for the Baum 2008, right? The first one was 2008. Oh, yeah, 72%.
But
something.
We're not up to 80.
And 80%. Why? That's about me. Oh, my no there. Oh, go away.
But your party will appreciate you 30.
Oh, you what do you know what you say? NDC vote in the Ashanti region is definitely going to appreciate automatically. Your last 2020 elections, I mean, your percentage, but I think it's around 27%, if I'm right. Correct me,
27.
27, right?
I'm targeting this time, you mean over 30% or 30.
Oh, me say, NDC is going to appreciate.
Because the calculations that you're able to hit and hit 30.
NDC is going to appreciate.
And the MPP is going to decrease.
Exactly. And come here, they say, what they want and tell them make a reference. Who make a reference to me January 7th? Who will you see? Mr. Nana Akufo-Addo got 72 in 2008, 70 in 2012. And 17 onya and check figures now. You reckon that Muhammad received meals from 26 to 28. And it would mean that what you want 2% and until more than 17. What you want 2% if you saw in 2012 and amount remaining at 28. So now does 70%.
So you're not moved by headlines.
Don't be moved by this.
Ashanti goes wild.
No, one report and delegate. Oh no, I was about to ask him when apart from the one. Daily guy never trans busy at the amount of
What touchy pictures?
Forget. Don't be moved, Cobra. Don't be moved. Me say, Baumia has no impact in the sentence. Or impact, a impact no by a lesson of course now. Yes, he was there. Oko hobby. Oko na ochida, oko your friend saying by election campaign time. Oko over the doti yeblemu. So our impact will reach anymore. Kabun impact when the campaign of Koyama woman to that sorry in the by elections. Ana kam America kabina wo moto abano. Kabun impact no. But Okoye we in election they go say. They perform abysmally. Woman not my Mr. Peter sorry what example? Civil team. Thank you. I can say indeed. And that's one thing that I like about that man. Sometimes I do work it's in one or be no kind of plan. On hiding the facts. Okay. So wait there. He said it that Usha performance of Omunya in the Joshua is nothing to write him about.
I see.
And so and media what could do now I mean Coca. What that's all you have see. Me say see a one of French 1-1. Oh, you be scores.
Okay, so mess about
what does
my main just an idea.
But so the Father's Day is so bad there.
Oh, ignore. Look at how women are treating us.
I said, hunting and
the whole country wants to be crying the day about Father's Day.
It's
so painful.
But yeah, Becca. Say so we are in a while when we want to so be so yard. Father's Day neighbor, and yes, all fathers wish wow who be come. Say, yeah, wish. If you are near their mind, one will say, oh, soft is soft now, Bombayman. Or some Bombayman, they will come for months out on my massa. Your cocoa manager, Mobile, and one year trophy, Mobile. You know, the way I wish him more woman. Now we have my secretary than a day, because 16th. I think so, yeah. A man in Nine can say, without us, there is no world. A man of Quad and Kenya, and yes, and Quadano. You know what they did to me last year? Oh, yeah, man. Omoko draw me no mo ye mefuka kaka pencil drawing. No mo be happy Father's Day. Say, oh, madam was pa. So free and bra bia ko free. And I'm so, I don't baba go. Madam was pa. Mo mama dey so dey. If about 3 weeks ahead of time. Mo ba dey na be ye plan. Yeah. The pencil drawing. See, omo drawing. Omo draw me we do omo do mefusa and omo widen mefu. Na we at na so. Kakra bi. Yes, yeah, we play that responsible role. No? Na yemboa be we find ourselves as a jano is key. Yeah, there about that's the role we need to play. And sometimes it's easy. Who pass that they are having good time, but you better say at the appropriate time. And happy Father's Day in advance. But I watch the space for a major shake up in the administration of the NADO, probably next week. Major shake up. Major shake up. And the final one or the major. I don't know. I don't know. You see, we are ministers. Ministers, but the ministers in Musasa. We are major. And now we are major. Because some of the vice president never back we are what went to one whom the Indiana. I go was a Shahan living in First of all, we are Sudan. My contact me. Oh, you know, I'm about which is president of Barack and Passapon. Good. They are watching us live on Adom TV from Sudan, South Sudan rather. South Sudan. Yeah, that was I mean, sir, the policing that you are supposed to do here, that is that interfacing between the security and the civilians. Okay. So, risky. Very risky. Now, some is a war-torn country. They have been see. Wow, call Marshal German. Oh, and now the some people take interest in I mean, war. Because the BSCB no be what you are free more. Papa obi wo de onye free mo bonin so obi so wo de onye free mo. Okay. In sometimes no obi wo no ma ade no say ekoba bi a person nko no a emwa ne nti e ka ne nko na anya sa. Okay. Says yam for say card oni ntuma nko nka da bi ade gura safo. Aha, na say of course and they wish that I don't quite miss.
I see. I'll give a cover.
But that's it. Am I?
Come on.
Nyamiado.
Lawyer had you shake up no
The next chapter of Ghana.
I didn't know who
People be on my
Alhaji
so okay.
Jaisa.
We lawyer near Ujina
Jaisa.
People be on my president.
We ye dey.
Me see you din enche bia also do paper be.
Debi na say was na say we dey say by president. I never been put down.
E krata.
Ye krata.
Party be flag bearer. Actually
The new patriotic party.
What you konim na the wadwin bia with me obi fra say na me say bona ba so. Oni kapro dey baba do come here scam eni akire.
Debi.
Scam eni akire. Na the man nada wo. Who say what me transfer my before that ho me mo ba wo.
Debi. Too very much.
Because my was dey come na ni share that je be.
And to was in Ghana win.
The next chapter of Ghana. Alhaji.
Chapter 1 in Bonyi na chapter 2.
Addressing
The crowd that make us out to tell you go we say.
Okay, so now when you are addressing about unique identity, you need Dr. Jobs as him.
Aye.
Okay.
Oh my.
I see.
What's the name was job?
Jobs as him.
Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud. Yeah. Or Ashanti region. And that no power ne otumfo say tutu ebehia. And dra ni si o Ashanti region ya krabehwe. Ghana fo nye ehu. NDC fo ho ehhehye omo ye hhehye omo dwane omo hu ne ombe ye omo ho. Party ni together united. Wa hwe honorable Kennedy Japan. Odine mu gidi. A campaign.
They also on your presidential material.
Emma na den kra na otisana.
Maybe that question.
Kafra. Oh, that's it.
Build a digital economy and make Ghana a digital hub. I want to build a Ghana where we leverage technology, data, and systems for inclusive economic growth. I want us to apply digital technology, STEM, robotics, and artificial intelligence for the transformation of agriculture, healthcare, education, manufacturing, and public service delivery. As part of this process, it is my goal to eliminate the digital divide by achieving close to 100% internet penetration. We have already made very significant progresses in this direction by increasing network penetration from 34% in 2016 to 72%.
Internet penetration. Obia will be on the phone.
You know about person.
Na ne bold visions, ne bold solutions or the atoto on Ghana there.
As a vice president, as a vice president, I am like a driver's mate. But if by the grace of
new tax system. You see, yes, you didn't see a best coming. This man was coming.
There be no credit. Your
best coming. No Baumia.
No credit.
You can't move from taxation to production.
New tax system. Digitalizing national birth and death. Digitalizing DVM.
And for the NC table. Digitalizing passport. And the man for candidate once again. And for the NC table. Yeah. Alright. He promised you to move you from taxation to production. Yeah, what in it?
In he promised
that he couldn't even deliver even half of that. And now
he's coming with, as you said, digitalization.
He's coming with them.
As a digitalization going to be.
It's a digital economy, digital country. AI, Dubai, where you have a new minister for AI. Because AI is very, very important.
But you and I also know very well that Dubai is moving faster not because of artificial intelligence.
So moving
Dubai
fast.
is moving very fast, but it's not because of artificial intelligence.
That's artificial intelligence.
We focus on now. Say,
any audits by drivers media we 33 and 34 a new tax system. Any audits by GRA will also be done electronically and facelessly by GRA. Furthermore, no entity will be audited more than once in 5 years unless anomalies are detected detected which the individual or company does not correct after being given the opportunity to do so.
Okay, so what is the question? We say you are not going to audit any institution for more than once within 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. But unless an anomaly is detected. So let's presume say anomaly was not detected in the very first time but anomalies came in between the second and third. How will you detect it?
Of course, electronically.
You are not going to audit them, so how will you detect it?
Oh, clearly.
You will not audit them.
Clearly, once he puts in these measures, I'll cast once in 5 years. No?
You are auditing an institution also once in every 5 years. But under normal circumstances,
unless there's an anomaly.
Relax. To know every institution's strength, financial and everything, they need to be audited. And that's why in the annual audit system, and every business have their annual year. It be January to December, it be April to April, be March to March. It be on this. What's it now? They are not going to be audited every year, as is done by standard. You ban once in every 5 years, unless an anomaly is detected. And the question here is that. What your first audit no? First 1 year audit now so we need be when normally be everything is green go and then they move on, but in the subsequent years 2, 3, 4 to 5 years there was series of anomalies
but once it's electronic and once it's really something digital.
What say you are doing the auditing electronically
but GRS and the company's end no. Clearly, there will be a system to check it.
GRA is already doing everything electronic. And nothing are they are already doing things electronic. You file your taxes and everything electronically.
But they don't have that relationship maybe.
How?
With a year.
It's not true. When I go to GRA and I give you my company, no bomb company they will pull you out.
So what it means is
so it's not true that there's no link. There's a link.
So what? So I don't know. Say or see it be no there, but it be no.
It's there now. Go to GRA.
So what it means is that digital is good. What it means that digital is good.
What it
means is that digital is good.
You're not getting something.
He's shifting us from a certain.
You see.
He's shifting us.
Relax. Let's try to get something right.
First thing I say, correction. You're controlling. Bra. Now be to no. It will be about now faceless and not be no fool. So the point is that. Ojia to me say, and some I heard the details. Ojia to me say, going digital is key. It's key.
No.
No,
relax.
The argument will be that.
The argument will be what?
The argument will be that, and you no, say the now cano, and a GRA echo electronic. Is that correct? The opposite channel. Is that correct?
Me say. That link between GRA and institutions, who can say there's no link between them and the institutions? The link is already there because when, for instance, you go to GRA today and give them Jifanko's TIN number, by inserting Jifanko's TIN number,
who created the link?
It will pull GRA out. Sorry, me say GRA. It will pull
my company
Jifanko up, and then based on the system, that the kind of taxes that you or your company in that case.
But who created that link? Who created that link?
But you have this system, way back.
So what it means is that it's an improved version of the system we used to have. You agree to that?
The improving here.
Okay. Because
DVLA has been digitalized since Mohammed's days.
Hey,
DVLA. DVLA is true. Check it.
No,
it's true. From 2016, DVLA post office. Check it.
Concentrate on your conversation.
DVLA passport office and all those have been digitalized since 2016.
Oh, my brother.
It is true.
What one is I know.
DVLA and passport offices have been digitalized since 2016.
And then proceed for to meet now fresh short code. License name roadway insurance.
You see DVLA digitalization way back. Even ECG digitalization and number here. Just recently the
ECG ultimate on your app no more. Oh, Brad.
What's the number ECG for? ECG staff for issue statement. Eddie Kuba, Bryce. They made you guys know this.
Bryce, not true. It's not true. Then commend the efforts of what we have
relax
done.
Now.
The Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority has completed the first 2 phases of the digitalization of records from 1995 to 2019. The third phase, covering 2019 to 2021, is ongoing. The Minister of Transport, Kwesi, said, okay, even by this short information, clearly it's speaking to a specific, because if you had done this, Theo, if you had done this through digitalization, I'm not sure it will be done repeated here. Because
what's you're not sure what to be repeated?
Look at this, Patrick.
Now, DVL,
I know they have a political book.
DVL, digitalization of DVL. The DVL offers two traditional services.
I know that one.
Driver license and vehicle registration related services.
For the political
These
book,
services have been fully digitized.
And that's the same thing that is. But I'm saying for political book. The Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority has completed the first two phases of the digitalization of records from 1995 to 2019. The third phase, covering 2019 to 2021, is ongoing. Specifically, what job did they do here?
What job did who do?
Information. Digitalization of our records. That you claim that.
What job did who do?
The DVLA. Because the process of getting our records intact, according to this information, the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority has completed the first two phases of the digitalization of records from 1995 to 2019. The third phase, covering 2019 to 2021, is ongoing. This is the Transport Minister saying. And then when you come here to, he talks about unprecedented digitalization of DVLA. Okay, so still they are talking about the unprecedented digitalization of DVLA. It means that maybe you started something like the Ghana card. Most started Ghana card, So what you say. But and the Ghana card, but I'm starting MPP for Debbie, almost started Patrick German.
What do you man? Cadence on one and
it was Ghana card. Ubi ain't me this age. Ben Ness, Obusa Ghana, Nibia say, one Ghana card usage, according him, about for Swama Ghana.
President and other.
Clearly, they will not talk about it.
No, but so are you saying,
oh, you're not getting me. I'm saying that. Maybe. I won't tell them to say. I'm saying that for like digital center, I'm creating.
Very good.
Anywhere can digitalization was about.
No, but when you believe that in their mind, they believe that we didn't do anything electronic.
I don't come from that angle.
It's not you, but you see, you ain't got one perception because they have used a different name for it. They are using the word digital. Yeah, you use e-services, which is electronic services. And using the word digital.
Yeah.
And we use the word digital instead of the electronic services.
Oh, but what's for me digital now?
And condemn that's as I would now digital services.
Okay, what?
And the argument that they are not because we say the e-services now and then not so much the institutions here are anybody telling you put you onto the system.
Okay.
And my passport office now to me tell phone.
Okay.
And your application online. It wasn't what about having it's that when you say no, what time now? I would disagree with you.
No more time now.
No, but that's the argument they put.
More time now. More page.
We have
enhancement. Okay, so for instance, Post office, for instance, you put you to the digital system in 2016.
No problem.
We left office in 2017.
No problem.
Obviously, the next government that came is going to continue from the area.
Okay, so
what I say?
Obikase 1, 2, and on these two places.
What's your okay? What's your making now?
Enhancement is key. Maybe I'm not
but he said you're not making about it.
Okay, so
what's me what making but now you are admitting that they make
of course, the matter is we cannot take away digital center.
What's your nephew? Me post office near that. What's me what
they have done.
What's your makeup as officer? What's me one and one gaza? But the point is that you see, like I told you, it was done in 2016. Elections was conducted in 2016 December. Okay, and if your office in January 2017, so you coming in, automatically you continue from wherever we end.
Me use as the one team as me say now you admit that where we've gotten to as a world, as a country, as a people, country beyond any sa enhancement of digitalization, that country is now headed towards a proper development. Is that correct?
It is headed towards development. If you say proper development, it means that's the only means of development.
Major means.
Okay, fine.
Major.
So major. Very, very last. So what's it?
The words you don't the enhancement about or the people.
As you mentioned, why do you think Officer Obelo Disaster Center?
Yeah.
It will be meant to go to that level.
Yeah.
I will say when you want the candidate.
Exactly.
I find the young but obey early foundations because you cannot just get up and put an decision on digital. Certain things need to be done initially.
Okay.
Send man else say you can't in group.
Okay.
Me kasa me to never be and kasa ba wunye bibi. But the point is that so who kasa me dey me I will always fight you back because in the cross.
Okay.
So you lay foundations be and plan for me be more come count me.
O dey mu ye bi. And na ya hanse na kamo o ha mutumu ye hanse se ne ya
can you imagine me na me friend na se me me
ya hanse no
and na friend can you imagine?
Okay, so we try them. Now what I want the NDC probably to understand.
What do you want the NDC to understand?
No, probably to understand. Maybe my humble suggestion to politicians that once an opinion common actually say digitalization is very key.
Very, very key. Well, no, I get to.
Two. Also, no, untimin can't let me say from nowhere. And I'm buying that boom and you
man.
Maybe a bus idea and a chum channel, a back cost in a pony in us. And into the Mako to a choice, minimum she kurano. But we say E center be a minimum she no say fiber optics be on the now a true iron education or manebo, minimum she and a minimum she no. It will be to fapping no. Ana wo ohare no abo ama wonyuma na wo ye no ba bia na meni omonya adwene ne se eno enya bibia ba bibi because enya bibia ko ameto fapem no ka oto aso a ka otena ase a me sure say the NDC might have gone maybe 10 times ahead or 20 times ahead because they started that initiative knowing the relevance to the development of a country. They can run away from that. So speak to the matter that ampa mufri baby I acknowledge say the foundation has been laid and I'm not building at a faster pace through their foundation. What's wrong with this?
There's no problem.
There's no
Exactly.
And I have a good. Of course. Digital address system. Today, I'm a Ghana.
Yanko Mulambra.
Maybe I'll feel by
Yanko Mulambra.
In my area, Ghana, I will Harris. Yeah, but I doesn't go for a win.
That's how by Damuina must say, trust will be in the next 10-15 minutes. We are wrapping up. Bamenka will say, the original Malta Guinness, Ghana, Ascenso dear farm. Come. You're enriching with vitamin B, a boost to your immune system, no? And then I may come from out, they be other. Into a Malta Guinness. Or to be, I say, Ascenso dear farm, Ghana, Ascenso dear. Very important. Or no man, I am Mawa who are dense from patronized made in Ghana stuff is very, very key. Near Kosoda Francophone, so as I say one day, and your mapabre, ya to your Nokia, near Samsung, near your iPhone, near tabletop fridges, and your CCTV cameras, and a year your tabletop fridges, you know, air conditions, you know, Franco Adarma, and they be and I'm not going to talk to you. For Franco 0246 422338 and 055 5939 311 ending it will come up. Well, I'm back. Let's chum and I feel in your power. Probably one common one is enough. We're back to our conversation.
DVL document, you know, my send your mouse is here.
Oh, DVL document.
DVL document.
Okay, so DVL, you establish basis.
Yeah, establish basis. But say, we'll share reports now.
DVL goes digital, retired manual system of vehicles.
Yes.
Okay, so source Ghana Web.
Ghana Web.
Oh,
so,
thank you.
To Fred Juma idea. I mean, I think it's very clear. Well, to be fair, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, yeah, first round. And they first round of the campaign. If you have no ma, MGDC ebe launch a manifesto. Now, you choose a running mate. Obedi Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Echi. Na fede yakoso aye constituency to constituency campaign. Ye jidi say one-on-one na Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye no. Ya de Ghana for pepa esan say otie Ghana for asem. O ma Ghana for nso ehu. Ni suade hu o de beba aye betumi aboa Ghana. For us there ye jidi pa say there is no other person aye say Ghana for consider no for the 2024 general election either than the man of the moment, the next chapter man, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Sabukwe, enye book, 176 statements you make here, you launch here or UPSA. You be expanding in the manifesto. I am Ghana for him. Inti Ghana for him. Say 7 December, Saturday, my water. And from Kwame, Nana Kwame.
Oh wow.
Inti trade upon Kwame Yankupon. Obey Adom. Ama NDC for the munim say mumba bi njoma he nkomana yekoso no de yenim say Ghana for make your decision that it's a mind of possibilities and the vision of Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is clear to put Ghana on the map and to make sure say Ghana stays on that map. Sustainable digital Ghanaian economy.
Yo. Ade ko bre.
But SSO ujayo.
Ade.
Yeah,
Me hwe me phone so na me ye o. Na ade na.
No, but Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Sir, thank you.
Bawumia dey outin di nama. Omo ndi asa wa na muso na has na answer ga ye you. How can you hear his name and be happy?
How can you hear Mohammed's name and be happy?
What Bawumia di no ani age? A very big disappointment to this country, that man.
A bit de him
patro. Oh, Cobra. And I'm be say well, we say we boss science orenko. You see, anima kese a man for hwe ho to aba 2016. A man another don kwakufo ado. A man nam so ma obedi mampani ma Dr. Bawumia be na be de akire. Say anima kese do na empie fi na kufo ado ano. Nipa pie fi na no eye Dr. Bawumia. On na catch the Ghana for say wo bo be sian bebre a ko I am befiti na band your bad they will not borrow. Sika no mem ho ya wa adwuma Bank of Ghana pen to nsi sika wa ha. Enti ye bi nye sika wa ha ya de adwuma ye mo be sian. He said that na kufo ado ankasa ada. Again, Bawumia na can say, when your fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Nana Kufuor and Kasada. Again, that Bawumia na can say, we move Ghana from taxation to production. Nana Kufuor and Kasada. Okay? That Bawumia na can say, what you do like next year. Nana Kufuor and Kasada. It's yes, it was a binion some bebre. A buy a man for sure, mother to a bar, and free a Kufuor no. Na Bawumia no anom ti free na wo ti free ni bi am say nei etesen abante bi na board ni oji wase etesen and nei etesen kobra moving from taxation to production he was as he been able to move you check why they what one and ade amene nkofo na wo musu do wo makra na mafra bikire ba wo musu kese taxes
e dey na mo ba mo be
oh okay so for instance with the port you decided say more flat rate with the port.
So flat to flat.
Okay.
Yes,
so flat to flat.
The same thing.
But you see, the difference is that we are not in government. And he's in government today.
Be fair to him, he's not the president.
He's not
the president.
He is part of the decision makers.
But
he is able to make decisions. He's able to direct for it to work. And I know West Central even the Bang Afro region. Central Afro region, which are the regions was say about some financing training allowance. Was say I'm going to instruct for them to pay you. It was my interest is money. One driver's meter with my interest. driver na decide e wo mate what get we driver so for me gum as mate or not man just near adwuma we are not catch so no we say we driver smith at one point you are probate at another point you now was actually assign me say what you need you are doing so at your own risk.
So why do we vote for John Mahama 2024 December 7th? Why should we?
You are voting for John Mahama for so many things. One, Wakachiro said one of the biggest problems that we are facing today is unemployment. When you were in government, unemployment rate was about 7%. And Adom is over 14% now.
What was the population when you were in government and just opposite with the employment percentage as of that time?
Ghana was about 30 million
so
that time. Ghana was about 30 million. Ghana was about 30 million that time.
20 million when 2016.
Oh, and the population is saying 32. And I'm telling you, Ghana was about 30 million that time. Ghana was about 30 million in 2016. Now we are about 33 million. 30
million in 2016.
About 30 million in 2016. No. You are not listening. Ghana was about 30 million as of 2016.
So the dynamics.
That's the word I've come up with.
So the dynamics can be the same when it's about employment opportunities, because by day there's always Obia Afibiano. You're churning out over 400,000 people out there to go and look for jobs by the day.
No, you see, the problem that we have with this government, the government is on open about what to Edma Wakriti.
About you know. Into one D one if no man.
Oh, you see, why are there now? They are critiquing Juma. Your records should speak for you, and your records should be uniform.
You can say
okay. So now the same government now and yet in Buffalo, about back open one. Do hit and you must so any apart so. I am employment minister on the Numa, a man for being a man for any national. SC will create over 5 million jobs. Then was no we just back over in both the private and public sector from 2017. Then you get finance minister, former finance minister, as at November, no all kind budget for parliament. A honorable kind of realtor. And to say, from that same 2017, Oma created 2.3 million. Then February 2024, just about 3 months after second Kasa we no one understand about me on the UPSA Kasa. We have created 2.1 million. So which is which? Finance minister there 2.3. Vice president on created mass 2.1.
Senate data pay the Senate data.
You see, so if you are using the Senate
pay the Senate data 2.1 million.
Thank you very much.
2017 to
2020. Why are they? So me bisa question. Senate is under the finance ministry. I can evaluate. I know my say. It's about the sign of finance minister. If we not parliament so can budget at Ghana for one house of records. No, 2.3. Now after about 2-3 months later, no vice president never made 2.1. No, what's you pay for Senate data. Employment minister and so pay for him.
Or no employment minister.
Into another data never Why you put it as
we are just about wrapping up. Abbas, there's a release just in from the Ashanti region and Abbas Nuruddin.
Okay.
It says that for immediate release, 10 pertinent questions Baumia must answer as he embarks on his tour of the Ashanti region. So
Number one.
Let me skip all what is written and come to the questions.
Number one.
Why is the CD falling so freely under his watch?
Thank you.
As head of the economic management team.
Only answer.
What has happened to his infamous claim of arresting the CD?
Only answer.
In which Zongo in Ashanti can he find the brand new secondary school he promised to construct?
Only answer, no what?
Muslims in the Ashanti region want to know why Hajj fare is 75,000.
He can't answer you.
When are the KGTR Central Market Phase 2 and Krofo Markets going to be completed?
Only answer.
Where are the 5 interchanges that he and his boss promised the good people of Ashanti region?
Anyway.
Why must he take the revered king Ashanti and what is the why must he take the revered king of the Ashanti in 2482 soliciting funds to heal Komfonochi Teaching Hospital when we don't pay taxes to Mesha?
Thank you.
And what is the state of the Boankra inland port? So these are and some.
And only the 10 questions.
Yeah,
but so I have 10 years. Having been a former headmaster there, what would you say?
Okay, me ya bottom top approach me ya. Number 10 me ya no.
With the new people. One thing I want to two baba anymore. Was kwabro so I 2/10.
Okay, so
Ashanti region for in Juma Nanado Danko Kufuado.
Is obviously a Juma about me? You man Nanado new people. They are now the point that they don't see Nanado again. They see Dr. Baumia.
Yes, but Dr. Baumia ain't a president of the republic. We have to emphasize that. Dr. Baumia ain't a president.
Or
vice president.
President
Any flag bearer of the new patriotic party. Yabe for body show. Yabe for body show.
That's mama we have got all go be no go talk.
Only a lot of innovative ideas. A lot of innovative ideas are we leading. You momo we lead innovative ideas here. You to be innovative all these.
So me say I can say na say ba banks na abanboni egu ni nyina. Ye be nyada ja President Mama na no me da wakai.
It's hard, you know, when you're careful. Banks no anya hwebe mienu miensa bi de omo court. Most President Mama say unbiased. We should have to be sure. Unbiased, yes. Something.
Yeah. Ni nyina simple terms so obaye nhwemu a enye ntwantia. Ne mum ye de pepper ye obaye nhwemu. Ni ahwe won a won sefata se ye do last sem because e kwan ye fa so go bi fa kwan bonus de gu o. E classic guys mam je pete mo example back. Hwe bibi di Heritage Bank also.
Say do agongo.
Reason tia ye di good bank ne say. Ya se bi odi for say oh court. Now court because of the bank nana. When you court because of the bank no. So you can't use that as a grounds to even dissolve his bank. That was in the bank they don't go no.
Say e court.
Or drop from normal banking to savings and loans. On card be that time was savings and loans in government na maguno. Sometimes here. So there were several irrational decisions that this government took. But in simple terms, you say every country that want to progress economically need indigenous banks. Reason they say one na only be ase. Kobra, we need na ending bank na one grassing. Because in grassing will be to our me bank account that. Wouldn't ko jina commercial bank na se be Fidelity na na se be akase ni mu bia so nko bi banka. E bia na oti meet threshold no anasa conditions na e bia demand no. But ono so de e yoni bia de nti obetwa nyadade ama won so watumi access banking system no atime bia bi. So that is one rationale behind having indigenous banks. They understand your culture, they understand the reality of the day of your people. But you tell say am kwabra am na say banks nyina yakagagum ahye ne poto. Amafo nyuma abo mo am na wunya betena fi. Kada na unemployed. So what I say, but yen ya some ya can say etiawa. Sir banks na hodo ni nyina the Unibank, the Indumudia, the Heritage, the whatever wo nyina na ye good ni nyina. Ye baba ba hwe wo nyina ensem ni bi. The osefata says ya demand amana asa ko na dwuma sa ko bi na dwuma ko na dwuma bi anya Ghanaian indigenous banks and not foreign banks alone operating in this country. So any idea about waka.
Okay,
lastly,
wrap up 1 minute.
Bra.
1 minute.
Bra, you save depositors money. Yeah. I buy a
who say we then?
I know who say some of these banks they were not performing well.
Hey.
As a thinking government, a caring government, restoring the financial sector credibility.
And
I buy a and making sure say some banks in the now buying consolidating. Now you to me interested in a bit to
all those banks in the consolidated bank.
That's right.
We don't mind the commerce and here there will be as
which me chairman